Alright guys, we all know Minecraft armor, and we all know its tiers. From leather, to gold, to iron, to diamond, to netherite. And some players forget about chainmail, and chainmail is pretty useless. So let's talk about it guys, as I'm seriously running out of video ideas. Hello there guys, my name is RamStuffMC, and in this video we're going to be talking about chainmail armor, its history, its uses, how actually useless it is, how hard it is to obtain, and a few ways on how Mojang could fix it. Before I start this video, if you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like and sub. It would help the channel a ton. You can also comment down below video ideas you might have. I seriously need some video ideas. And without further ado, let's just start. So now, let's talk about Chainmail Armor's history. It was originally added in a beta update of the game, along with an armor type called Studded Armor, which looks very similar to leather armor, but was eventually removed. Chainmail Armor could actually be crafted at the time. Up until 1.8, it could be crafted. Like, seriously, and update 1.8, you literally couldn't craft the armor anymore. Now, the only way to even make the armor was with fire, an item that literally could be obtained in survival. The only way to obtain fire, as I'll show right now, if for now, just for the players, just for the people that seriously just don't know what fire is, it was a holdable fire item, basically, like a holdable item like this. Basically, holdable fire item. Now, at first, you're probably saying to yourself, well, obviously it's impossible to obtain, right? But it actually wasn't, as most people say it's impossible. However, it's actually not, because in the past, there was something in which called the starter house. Starter house will give you 99 items of literally everything. Yes, in the past, items could stack to 99. However, before this, it was 999, so yeah, gradually decrease. Let's just hope it doesn't go to 32 after 64. So now, basically, the fire item could be used to craft chainmail armor. Now, I'm just going to show it right now. Now, it doesn't really work. It doesn't work anymore. So, it was sort of like this. Now, imagine I'm holding fire, not a fire charge, and I just made a chainmail chestplate. Now, nobody really knows as to why this was the crafting recipe. And besides, the armor's crafting recipe is eventually removed in 1.8, and chainmail armor is kind of just between gold and iron, which is why you don't really see anybody using it. And to be honest, it's so useless that it's honestly just not worth bothering to get. And now, let's talk about its uses. It can be used with armor trimming, as literally every armor can, so it's not really too special. And it can also be made to make this sick pattern. You can also, this is the only armor type in the entire game where you can actually see through it, as there are holes to see your skin, which is honestly pretty cool, which is like one of the only cool things about chainmail armor. But now, let's talk about its uses. Now, oh wait, we've already talked about its uses. So now, its uses. Give very low protection, as you know, to literally between gold and iron. Iron is so easy to get. Gives low protection, but can be customized with armor trimming, although literally every armor can, even leather and hide leather, so it's not too special. And that's essentially all its uses. And now, do correct me if I'm right, if I'm wrong. But now, let's just get a blast furnace, and let's just get a, oh yeah, mail, and coal. And if I'm right, yes, it can be turned into an iron nugget. But that's seriously, like, really, I don't know why you'd even do this. It's honestly just pointless. Besides, there are much better ways to get iron. So unless you're just, like, trading and you want to level up a villager, and this is a sort of side thing you're getting from villager trading, really just don't do it. So now, basically, how do you obtain it? Now, number one, you can obtain it by killing hostile mobs that spawn with it. It's very rare and it's very inefficient, and the armor usually spawns very badly damaged, or sometimes doesn't even spawn at all, literally. So it's a very inefficient way of getting it, unless you have like some really good mob grinder. Or second way, which is to use an armor. Now look, this armor is only selling chainmail boots. It's not even selling the full set, which is like, I think, impossible. So you'd have to go through multiple armors just to get the full set of chainmail armor. And the only other place is in a taiga village, villages, where, you know, there's like those two armor stands with one piece of chainmail armor each. And do correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure about this, but maybe it can be changed into iron armor. Maybe sometimes it's iron armor, although I think it's just chainmail, although I'm not sure. So now, let's talk about our ideas on how it could actually be fixed. Now, I do think this is a bit too OP, and I'm sure Mojang could come up with a much better idea, but maybe it should be a type of armor that, let's say, now I'm going to bring the smithing table for this, as I think the smithing table would be a pretty cool idea for this. So now, maybe chainmail armor could be something to put under your regular armor. Like, for example, now, we all know this, right? So now, let's say I want to put chainmail armor under this set. What we need, though, is a... Okay, so now look. We need an entire block of the item. So now see, the block would go here. The actual chainmail would go right here. And whatever you want, like for example netherite, as we're using netherite blocks to go here. This would also apply to diamond, gold, and what else? Diamond, gold, iron, etc. But basically, it would work as some sort of undershirt for you, basically. And to be honest, I don't think it's a bad idea. Although I think the only problem with it is that it would just make armor way too OP. Like imagine having Prot 4 chainmail under Prot 4 netherite. At that point, you just be unkillable, as if you aren't unkillable already. So like, yeah, it's pretty unbalanced. Another thing though that I had, although it might just be too complex for the game, is that when you attack a player, there's a 20% chance that they'll be trapped in chains, and there's nothing they can do. They can't break them, and you can just attack them for 5 seconds. However, you will need enchantment, and okay, fine. Let's just make it 30%, and this enchantment will go up to level 3, and every level will give you a 10% chance for this to happen. And when this does happen, the armor will lose 10% of its durability, so you can't just like endlessly spam it as your way for winning PvP. But to be honest, guys, I don't really have that many solutions, and at the end of the day, guys, like, I'm really sure that Mojang could make a much better iteration of this. As seriously, guys, this is just an idea from me, just a regular player, and not really like some big company. But yeah, guys, this is literally the whole video. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and a sub. It would help the channel a ton. You can also comment down below any video ideas you might have. Have a great rest of your day. Of course, see you guys in the next video. And goodbye. You can also comment down below any video ideas you might have. And of course, again, goodbye.